What's going on, guys? It is Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today I'm going to show you our choices for the easiest lens swaps.
And why? Because who's the best source for goggles and lenses?
That would be lonewolfpaintball.com, of course. Head on over to pbswagbag.com. Use our code LWP10 at checkout to save 10% off your first monthly subscription. So here we are. So I've got 3 goggles on the table. I asked the shipping guys, customer service, the tech department. I want 3 goggles that you guys think it's the easiest to change the lens on. So as a paintball player, everyone wants the easiest gun to maintenance, the easiest hopper to swap out speed feeds and rain lids, the easiest goggles to swap out the lenses on. Today, we came up with the Grills 2.0, or even a standard grill. We've got the Virtue Vive Ascend goggle, and over here it is the Empire EVS. So without further ado, Mark, which one do you want me to dive on into?
Let's start with the EVS and then work our way to the grills.
Okay.
And Twist, I'm gonna time you. I'm gonna pull up the stopwatch so that if you promise, you're not gonna fumble anymore or like try to skew the results. You're just gonna do an honest lens swap as fast as possible.
Sometimes it doesn't always go to plan, so I will do my best. And it's gotta be fully installed. I'm gonna take the one out, put the new one in, and make sure all the tabs are locked back in for your safety and security.
Correct. And I will give you a rough idea on how long it took you to do that.
All right.
And then at the end, we'll know.
Do you want me to put it front and center or just go?
Yeah, stick it in the front and center.
Okay, we'll slide these
out
over.
Of the way.
All right, so.
Now this isn't a lens change video, guys. We got full how to do these on all these lenses and goggles. Go check those out in the old videos. This is just to see which lens and goggle he can change the fastest or what we think's the easiest for you, if that's the main criteria you're going by.
Correct, yeah, there's full, like Mark just said, full instructional video on how to, he's up close with the camera showing you what I'm actually doing behind the scenes. So, all right, Empire EVS, let me know when you are ready, Mark.
Are you ready?
I guess as ready as I'll ever be.
3, 2, 1, go.
Pull the arm. Where are we going?
So if you didn't know, on the EVS, there's a lock like circle with a little bar across it, and you have to pull and twist, and that pops it out. And then when you stick it back in, you just reverse the process. If you pull that arm too far, you can remove it completely, so that's not recommended.
Lock the tabs back in. Lock those tabs back in. That's it.
Oh, 29 seconds.
29 seconds.
Yes, that's good. That's
not pushing out from the back. You got to make sure the actual tabs are locked back in position, like I said. All right, so 29 for the EVS.
All right, let's do the Virtue
All right, let's get
Vive.
the fingers back in. Yeah, those are quick, and it literally has instructions on the inside of the tabs. Twist to lock or pull the arm. So, all right, Virtue Vive Ascend. This one's it's tricky, but I've learned this one over the years. Push that tab forward and then press the button that's on the inside. All right, so Virtue Vive Ascend, let me know when you're ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, the tab can get you a little bit, but not too bad. He's already got one side out, got the other.
Hinge, unhinge. Boom.
You know, let us know in the comments, guys. Do you think the KLRs or the SLRs are better? Do you think the push is faster? Do you like the i5s?
Make sure those hinges go back in, locks in place, tabs in, done.
Ooh, 26 seconds.
Yeah.
You actually shaved 3 solid seconds off.
Fully in, pushing from the back. It is locked in, everything is secured back into position. So, okay, all right. So less than 30, you're out there on the field, guys, you're in the pits, you took a scratch of the lens, man, I need a lens change. I mean, if you guys are good with the goggle that you own, I mean, you can have this done literally in under a minute. So become familiar with the goggle that you guys have. This is just for you guys, trying to keep it easy for all the paintball players out there. All right, let's set these 2 off.
The grills 2.0, and the regular grills are the exact same way, so.
The only thing with the grills is, I will say before I start this, make sure the tabs, because these tabs on the right and left side, don't get those confused, because that'll definitely stop you in your time. So I'm going to set, keep it right and left. So
they only go in one way. All right, you ready, sir?
I am ready as I'll ever be. 3,
2, 1, go. So these, it's a pinch, and you pull the strap out, pop the ears off, pop the goggle out. It just clips in, or the lens out. Pop back in.
Come on.
Make sure you don't
Fumble in.
Make sure you don't put those ears on the wrong side because that'll screw you way up.
Got to make sure they're locked back in. Keep that tab on this side, lock it back in. This is definitely going to be the longest one, but it's still pretty good.
Only because you started talking. You were doing so good.
Oh no, and then it fumbled.
And you fumbled.
Yeah, this is definitely, oh, okay, so there we go. How long was that? 35?
39, you
39.
almost hit 40.
Okay,
And
yeah.
you had a couple fumbles, but.
It's okay. Yeah, sometimes trying to get those pins, and obviously the most important part is the lens is secure for you guys. Make sure you're not just running, you know, half-ass out there with it. You guys want to make sure your eyes are super important. So make sure this is ready to rock, good to go, fully secure. So all of these goggles, you're talking the Grills 2.0, the Virtue Vibe Ascend, and the EVS, easily under a minute. So what's there, 2 minutes in between pit time if you absolutely needed it. Boom, there you go. Hand it off to the pit crew. They can change it out or you do it yourself. But at the end of the day, to find the goggles and the lenses, it is lomopaintball.com.
See ya.